The next question is it worth going through the screening process and paying for local services ads or Google guaranteed? Now, if you fall within an industry that is approved to use these basically home service ads, the answer is yes. I definitely recommend any business that is in an industry that's approved to sign up and consider using this type of ad. Now, the reason that you need to go through a screening process is that Google is guaranteeing that you are a credible business. And so there are going to be a lot of hoops that you need to jump through in order to get approved to start showing these ads. So let me tell you about the placement and the requirements for these types of ads. First, these ads show above everything else. Google Ads, the map pack where your Google business listing is, or the organic. So these are at the very top, just under the search bar. Ideal placement and real estate for any business that's looking to get calls. The next thing is these ads only show your phone number to call you or send you a message. That's it. So you know if someone's clicking on this ad, you're actually generating a lead. So we're not waiting for them to go to your website, get lost, possibly contact you, or get distracted and move on to something else. They are calling you right from the ad. So this really does cut down the time that your customer needs to spend looking for a way to contact you. Next, your reviews and star rating are huge. You need to have a goal of at least 50 to 100. Depending on your industry, you need to see what your competitors have and try and get that amount. Really comes down to ranking priority, comes to the number of reviews that you have and the star rating compared to other listings. So these really are ideal types of ads and could do a lot for your business. But the screening process really does have quite a bit of hoops that you should jump through to prove your loyalty to Google. So the first thing is you will need to have a background check. The next thing is a background check for each of your employees that are customer facing. So if you have a landscape business and you have people that are going to someone's house, they will need to go through the background process. So there is no cost to you for these background checks, but you will need to add the owner email as well as any employees that will have interactions face-to-face with customers, their email address to complete the process on their own. They will need to include personal IDs where they will take a photo and upload it to the secure system, as well as any documentation that the business may need to provide as what the address is matching the listing, and again verify that this business is in existence. So all of this will take about 2 to 3 weeks to get approved and optimize your listing. Different ways you can optimize this listing is focus on your reviews. Try and ask every customer that you have to go to Google and write a review. You can certainly use a QR code to put on a business card to leave behind after the project is done. And you want to upload photos. Photos is a great way to engage and build trust with your audience in very subtle ways by showing that you are real people and that you are trustworthy at what you're doing. Especially if you have a before and after shot, these are great ways to sell someone on clicking on your ad and calling you. So once you've gone through the approval, certification, and background check, you will need to have a to have a general liability insurance waiver that you are going to upload every year for your business, as well as any licenses for your business to upload to the profile. Once you've had all of this done, you will be able to move on to activating your ads. Now, the great thing about these ads is there's not really a lot of management or maintenance that needs to happen. You can continue to optimize your Google business listing because that is what is synced with this ad, but you still want to continue to check in on this account. You will be able to listen to all of the recordings for these different ads, for each of these different leads that come in through these ads. So there's a lot of potential for you to see what is consistently working and what are some questions that you may have heard a lot from your customers so that you can create content around those questions. So again, if you're in any of the industries that are allowed with local services ads or Google guaranteed, you should 100% check into using it for your business. You can certainly go to my website and see all of the listing. You can see all of the industries that are approved for local services ads at kraymarketing.com/local-services-ads.